favorite part of the day in autumn. It's like fairy floss skies. And then down here, one golden child and one husband. Where is she? She's way down the back, I can't see her. Hi guys, I'm back. I didn't post last week. I was a little bit fluey, so decided to keep that to myself. And I worked from home all week as well, so that I didn't share my germs, and I just needed a week of rest and recover. So no video last week, but as you can see, it has been an eventful couple of days. Easter long weekend has just been, and we went up to my parents' farm. As you can see, we went up to the orchard, and had a look at everything that's growing there. It's so nice. They've got this massive avocado tree and macadamia trees, so I've come back with a bag full of giant avocados. I have to show you because they are huge, and a bag of macadamias. I do not have a nutcracker, so I'm going to have to get on Amazon and find one of those so that we can have some fresh macadamias. And what else? We had so much. They had a lemonade tree, so we made salmon with lemonade, like white sauce, so it was like a citrusy creamy sauce, if that makes sense. Anyways, it was so good. And then we also had dragon fruit, fresh grown dragon fruit. It was incredible. I had no idea what dragon fruit looked like. I knew what it looked like, but I didn't know what kind of how it grew. And honestly, that plant has been there forever, even when I was a kid, and I just thought it was a cactus. Never knew that it was dragon fruit. So when we were going down and Mum was saying, oh, we're going to go pick some dragon fruit, and I was like, I didn't have a dragon fruit tree. I just assumed that it was a tree. But yeah, it is a cactus looking thing. But yeah, Brooklyn had the best time running around. She swam in the pool so much. I think it was a little bit cold because she kept getting in and out and in and out. But yeah, so now we're back home. It's been nice to be home, just chilling out. We had a few days at home where honestly we did nothing. Harry has been tinkering away, trying to start his business, and I just had a few days of just chilling because I just wanted to make sure that I was 100%, so this week I could get back into life after the flu. It is unbelievably hot in Queensland at the moment. It does not feel like autumn. In the mornings you wake up and it's a little bit cooler, and I get so excited because I love autumn, but then it's 32 degrees and you can tell that I am sweating. It's disgusting. Hello, miss. Sleepy girl. Anyways, I am makeup free because my skin has just been getting worse and worse. And I just wanted to do a bit of an update of since going off the pill. So I went off the pill in November last year, and unbelievably, when I came off, my skin stayed the same. I didn't have anything and my period came on time, but the biggest thing that I found was my weight increased, and I honestly struggled with that quite a bit. It rocked my confidence because I was getting on the scales and, you know, looking at this number that had never been as high as it was showing. And the thing is, I knew that I would be able to work it off, and I just let it get to me a little bit. And then once that, it was just water weight. Once I went off the pill and my hormones were just trying to regulate themselves, and I just got all of this water weight. And honestly, once my hormones regulated, then the weight just disappeared straight away. But then once my hormones regulated, all of this has happened. So I'm literally the person that has one pimple when I get my period, and that's it. But this is just a whole nother level, and it has rocked my confidence a little bit, but I'm going makeup free on the screen today because it's better for my skin just to be able to let it breathe. So if that means I have to post myself on the internet without makeup on and horrible skin, then that's what we do. And you know what? At least we're logging the journey now, and then we can see what happens when over the next few months and see it all clear up and hopefully get gorgeous and glowy again. But yes, so honestly, going off the pill was the best thing that I ever did because my mind clarity has just been next level. I just feel like myself again, like I'm having these, going through the hormonal stages as well of my period, and just highly recommend. So yeah, but of course if you don't want babies, maybe stay on the pill. And then what else has happened? I got my appointment with the immunologist. So but our medical system is amazing, so while it's expensive, I got half of it back on Medicare, so bless the system. But basically, I think I've mentioned it on here before that I get this rash every time I exercise, and it gets like red and itchy, and it's just when I get hot. Like honestly, I'm surprised the fact that I'm sitting here sweating my tush off that I don't have one, but it comes with heat and exercise. And it got really bad that I had a trip to the emergency room at the start of the year because it blocked one of my airways, and I had a lot of swelling, so I had to take my earrings out because my ears had swollen up so much. My whole face was just really swollen, and so I had to go and get steroids because they thought it was anaphylaxis, but it wasn't. It cleared itself up within the hour after I got some steroids, and then I was back home. So yeah, I've been waiting for the immunologist since, I want to say that was in January. So 3-4 months. And yeah, so I finally saw him, and basically we are doing some tests with my skin that if in the next 2 weeks I don't have an improvement, then basically I qualified to get this injection. I don't know any of the details, and I'll keep you updated. But I don't know what it is, but it's an injection that can help with this urticaria, which is what the rash is that comes up. But he also looked in my nose, and he mentioned that there's allergies in my nose. And he put this spray up that was just an over-the-counter spray. Oh my gosh, I did not realize that I wasn't breathing properly, because he said, you mouth, breathe. And I said, how do you know? He's like, I've just been watching you, and you breathe every now and then through your nose, but mostly through your mouth, which was interesting because I had no idea. I just figured that I breathed through my nose. And then, so he did this, and it just opened my airways up. Oh my gosh. If that's how people usually breathe, well, perks to be you, because I had no idea, and it was amazing. He also had these little drops that I put in my eye now, and it just brain frog. Maybe I still have brain fog. Brain fog gone. The tiredness that I get in the afternoon gone, just from clearing my airways because I'm actually breathing properly. How crazy is that? Sorry, Brooklyn, I'm up in your grill, aren't I? So yeah, interesting, and I'm so excited because I got a new toy and I'm going to show you what it is. This is my new air purifier, and my gosh, have we been having the best sleep since we got this. We got it on, I want to say Sunday, and I took a nap on Sunday and it was the best nap of my life. That with also being able to breathe through my nose, so cool. But it's also got an app so I can control it all, and basically I just run it on auto throughout the day, but then at night when I close up the room I do a turbo and it will clear up all of the air, so when we go to sleep it's clean air. Sorry, I have to stay in the spare room because I've got the portable aircon running and it is so hot. The house is reading at 29 degrees inside. Don't know what that means Fahrenheit. So air purifier, opening the nose, whole different person, let me tell you that. And then that is about all that I've got to update you on. I have not been shopping. I have lots in my cart, so no new in this week, but hopefully I can give you an update next week. We have, in the interior design space, not really been doing anything in the house. I've been setting up the business, so I've landed on a name and a logo. I'm building my website and my documents at the moment, which has been so fun, and I potentially have my first paying client because I mentioned that I've done mum and dad's kitchen, but obviously I did not charge for that. And they are also looking to do an extension on one of their bedrooms in their house now, so I'm also going to start doing that. So in the next vlog I think I'll bring you along for both of those, but I think I'm going to leave you here today, and yeah, I have a few clips that I just have to show you of Brooklyn, because when I tell you that she is the sassiest sass queen, maybe you don't believe me, but after this you will. Anyways, I'll see you next week. Bye guys.